And one of those values is freedom. So let me talk about that just for a second. Because I don't think we've ever heard an election with candidates who understand freedom so differently. For Donald Trump and his cronies, freedom means just getting away with stuff. It's like he said in the middle of the pandemic. I don't know if people remember this. I remembered it because I was paying attention. People were dying, our hospitals were overrun. He's the President of the United States, and at one point he said, I don't take any responsibility at all. I am not sure any American president has ever uttered those words. But that's his idea of freedom. I do what I want, and I'm not responsible for anything. Well, we've got a broader idea of freedom. We believe in the freedom to provide our families, to provide for our families if we're willing to work. The freedom to breathe clean air and drink clean water and send our kids to school without worrying if they'll come home. We believe the true freedom gives each of us the right to make decisions about our own life. And it requires us to recognize other people have the freedom to make different choices than the choices we might make. You know, even on the most divisive issues, I've always said there are good people of conscience on both sides of the abortion divide. I respect anybody whose faith tells them that this is not something they believe in. I understand that. But if we believe in freedom, then we should at least agree that such a deeply personal decision should be made by the woman whose body is involved and not by politicians. And it's been fascinating to watch Donald Trump because I think he's starting to figure out, well, maybe this isn't a popular issue for me. So, and he'll say anything, right? So now he's trying to tie himself into a pretzel on this issue. When he first ran for president, he said he would support punishing women who got an abortion. A few weeks ago, he told a bunch of women, I will be your protector. Listen, I'll tell you how he protected you. He handpicked 3 of the Supreme Court judges who overturned Roe versus Wade. He went out there and bragged about it. Now there are Trump abortion bans in 20 states, many of them with no exception for rape or incest. And he's out there saying, everybody wanted it this way. No, they didn't. So Donald Trump may be confused. But let's be clear about what's at stake here. If you send Jackie Rosen back to the Senate, she and Catherine Cortez Masto will vote to restore the reproductive freedom that women had for nearly 50 years. And if Congress passes that bill, Kamala Harris will sign it into law. And here